Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I have had a good week. It's the last week of school for my daughter before winter break, and boy, are we both excited to have a break from waking up early in the morning. I am a morning person. My daughter is not a morning person, and so every morning she has to be at school at 7:30. So I wake her up at 7, and that's a real struggle for my daughter because she, much like her father, is a sleeper. She has been her entire life. When she was 2 weeks old, and I'm not exaggerating, 2 weeks old, she was sleeping like 10 hours a night. I was actually like waking her up to feed her because I was like, I don't want my baby to starve. And the pediatrician was like, you know what, if she sleeps through a feeding, it's fine. She'll catch up on the next one. And I was like, okay. But that's still, you know, when you're a new mom, you're like, that doesn't seem right. I must feed my kid. And so I was like waking this poor baby up to feed her. And she was like, I just want to sleep. But yeah, super sleeper still to this day. And I know that was like a huge blessing. I cannot tell you how many of my friends hated us because their kids did not sleep and they were just like, we're tired. I was like, I'm sleeping great. So yeah, we got really lucky. Another reason why we stopped after one child, because I know that the next one would have probably taken after me and been, you know, like morning person and like in our bedroom at 5 a.m. like, hi, what are you doing? Are you awake yet? Stella has never done that. The only reason she's ever come into our bedroom is to say, I'm gonna be sick. And then of course, you know, we know what follows that when they wake you up, right? Anyway, you guys, happy Friday. I have my beauty favorites to share, and I do have a little bit of a meh product. I'm gonna stick that at the end of the video. If you are curious where to find any of the things that I'm showing here, please open that description box down below. I do know that there have been some glitches with YouTube where people's description boxes have not been available. I hope that they fix that. I don't know. I know that I got a few messages saying that I don't see your description box. I always fill it out, so hopefully it's there. If it's not, I'm really sorry. It's certainly not something that I'm doing. We know how YouTube likes to mess with things. So, yeah. Also, if you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get into it. We are starting with I was gonna say perfume pick. It's not a perfume pick. It is a men's fragrance pick because I got some fragrances from Dossier that are dupes for men's colognes. Fragrances, perfumes. Do they call men's fragrances perfumes, or do you just call them men's fragrances? I don't know. I still call Craig Stuff cologne. I don't think they're colognes. Are they? No, they're eau de toilettes. Anyway, so I am a Dossier ambassador. If you are somewhat new to my channel, I love the Dossier products. I've been an ambassador for them for, I think it's been well over a year now. I love their dupes of higher end fragrances. Dossier is completely cruelty-free, which is super important to me. There are a lot of higher end fragrances that I would love to purchase. However, trying to be as diligent as possible about making the cruelty-free choices, it limits me somewhat. So for me, being able to find a dupe for a high-end fragrance that I'm kind of lusting after is a huge thing. And most of the fragrances that I have tried have either been a spot-on dupe, or there is a very, very slight difference that honestly is not even like super noticeable to where you would be like, oh, this doesn't smell anything like the real thing. One of my most spot-on dupes from Dossier has been I think they call it Woody Chestnut. That's Dossier's name for it. But it is a dupe of By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, which I have been lusting after forever. And finally, when they created a dupe for it, I actually purchased it from Dossier. And you guys, it's spot on. I love that fragrance. I douse myself in it. It's somewhat heavy. I should probably be a little bit more light-handed with it, but it's fantastic. Also, the quality of the fragrances I think is top-notch. I get if not the same amount of wear as some of my higher end perfumes, sometimes even longer wear out of the Dossier dupes. The reason that their dupes are so much less expensive is because they don't have all of the crazy marketing. They obviously, I think I've seen them do some YouTube ads lately, which I think is fantastic. Good for them. They're obviously getting a lot more exposure, and that makes me really happy because I really do believe in their products. But they don't have like the fancy magazines. They don't sell their products in Ulta or Macy's or Saks or anything like that. So they're able to keep the cost of the fragrances down. Also, their bottles, the bottles are all the same. You are not paying for packaging here. You are not paying for fancy labels. You're just paying for what's inside the perfume. So Dossier did send me a couple of their men's fragrances most recently, and one of the ones that they sent was a dupe for Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. So this is Craig's. I actually think that Craig has had this bottle since before I met him. I met my husband in 2003. I'm pretty sure that I saw this on his nightstand in his bedroom at his parents' house because he lived with his parents at the time. I'm pretty sure I saw this on his nightstand way back in 2003. This is old. However, he's always kept it like kind of in a dark place, and every time that we've moved, like since we've been living together, like I've made sure that, you know, it's been in like a closet or something. So it still smells incredible. It still smells amazing. But you guys, Dossier has a dupe of this. So if you are wanting a cruelty-free version of the Giorgio Armani, here it is. This is their Aquatic Lime. So when you order from Dossier, it comes in a box like this. There is a money-back guarantee, you guys. If you don't like it, you can send it back for either a refund or you can exchange for a different fragrance. I love their return policy. I think it's really, really good. They send you this little card here, which gives you the information about the fragrance. So this one gives you the top, middle, and base notes. So your top notes here are bergamot, lime, and watermelon. Your middle notes are marine notes. And this is like a very like, it reminds me of like a beachy fragrance for men. I really like this one on him. This one smells incredible on Craig. Jasmine and rosemary. Your base notes are cedarwood, oak moss, and vetiver. And it gives you also the concentration of the fragrance. So in the case of this one, it's 12%. Yeah, this is, you guys, this is spot on. So I brought a little tissue in here that I could spray the dupe on. I've sprayed this on him. It smells exactly the same as the Acqua di Gio. I'm telling you, I could not smell the difference. On the skin, it's even more of a dupe than it is when you are spraying it just in the ear or when you're spraying it or when you're smelling it in the bottle. On the skin, I could not tell the difference. I'm gonna spray the real one on the card here. They're so close. I feel like the Dossier is slightly almost fresher. It has a little bit more of that like that beachy air type vibe. But once they dry down and on the skin, I cannot tell the difference between the two, you guys. And obviously this one, way less expensive. During the holidays, Dossier has had some amazing sales on their fragrances. I think some of the sales are still happening. Check them out, you guys. I would absolutely, hands down, repurchase this for Craig, although since he still hasn't finished this since 2003, I highly doubt he's going to finish this anytime soon. However, I love that eventually, if he does finish this, we have a cruelty-free option that we can purchase for him. So you guys check out Dossier. I really do love their products. I will put a link down below. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get anything if you use that. It's just for you. Yeah, go check them out. And their sales right now are incredible. Love, love, love. Okay, let's keep going. hair stuff, I'm going to be really brief about it because I've already mentioned these in my gray hair faves this week. If you missed that video, I will link it in the description box down below. Loving the Virtue Volumizing Primer. This builds, lifts, and sets the hair. Love this. I have all of these products in my hair today, and I love the touchable. And look how shiny my hair is. I don't even have my shine spray in it. This Virtue hair care line, you guys, they are incredible. They're definitely a little bit more pricey, but hands down worth it for me because these make my hair look, feel, smell like $1 million bucks. I'm also loving their texturizing spray. This just helps to give a little bit more texture to the hair. I have very fine, thin hair, so texture sprays are kind of a big deal for me. Love this. And then the volumizing mousse, fabulous. Doesn't leave my hair crunchy or dry. It's so soft, you guys, and it has like the perfect amount of like everyday volume for me. I've been a little bit lazy with my hair lately. Obviously, I haven't done much with it since getting my Dyson Airwrap. I'm using it. I am using it especially for that hair dryer option, by the way. What an amazing little hair dryer for being like that is a powerful hair dryer, you guys. Love that. But yeah, I've been a little bit lazy. I think once Stella's out of school, I'll be a little bit more apt to like maybe take some more time, but love those, fantastic. Skincare wise, I'm getting back into my Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pad routine. For the longest time, I was using these exfoliating pads from a brand called Noonie, and so I was using those instead of my beloveds. There's nothing quite like this. This gives me the perfect amount of exfoliation. I don't use it every single day. I will use these twice a week. At most, if I'm dealing with a lot of texture issues, I'll do like every other day until my skin's kind of back to normal. But yeah, like right now, I'm really happy with my skin right now. But yeah, they're so good, you guys. I always purchase the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads during the Sephora sale because they're usually 20% off. And it's right around my birthday, so they have really great holiday kits. I purchased the holiday kit this year. I'll link the holiday kit that I purchased, if it's still available, in the description box down below, because it's the same price as a box of the peel pads, plus you get the cleanser, plus you get, there's like 3 of their like body exfoliating towels. Also fabulous, by the way, but these are fantastic. I love them. Don't have much in the way of makeup this week because I told you guys last week that I was going to be getting my lip filler touched up, so I did that on Tuesday. My lips are still swollen. They're still swollen, so I really wasn't wearing much makeup. I filmed on Monday, and then from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and well, today I'm obviously wearing some makeup, but I just wasn't doing much makeup this week. So for my lips, I was using this to keep them hydrated. This is the Paula's Choice Boost Hyaluronic Acid plus Peptide Lip Booster. This has squalane in it. This is a lip balm, you guys. I love this. Oh man, this is so hydrating. It just absorbs into my lips. When you first put it on, it's pretty glossy. But like over time, I can feel it like going into my lips, and it just, if you have really dry, chapped winter lips right now, you should try this. It's really, really fantastic. I absolutely love this product. So this has been on my lips pretty much all week. I did finally put a little bit of lipstick on today just to hide some of the bruising so that it wouldn't freak you guys out. But love this. It's wonderful. Also, on my eyes today, I busted out an oldie but a goodie. Do you guys remember Wet n Wild Nutty? I forget how amazing this little 99-cent single eyeshadow is. This is actually the eyeshadow that I'm wearing today. Clearly, it's not anything substantial, but it's a great everyday wash of color for the lid. And then I also work a little bit of it into the crease. It's a shimmer, but it works as both a lid shade and a crease shade. I love this. I don't know if they still make it, but I bet most of you still have this in your collection. So bust it out if you haven't taken it out in a while. And then I wanted to let you guys know, one of my local Ultas is now carrying these in stores. So if you have not seen them there, maybe they're there now. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Palettes. So this is Diffused Heat. This is actually the blush that I'm wearing today. I love this color. And I also wear the Diffused highlighter. I have the highlighter on my face as well. I love these. I think these are one of the best picks from Hourglass, even over their like holiday releases. These are permanent to the collection and they are wonderful. I just prefer the larger pan size. And these, oh, if you've never tried anything from Hourglass, these come in several different color choices for the blush, and then there's different products that come on either side, either different highlighters, or I think this is the only one that actually comes with a bronzer. The rest of them come with like, I think 2 different ambient lighting powders. They're incredible. They are the most natural highlighting powders, and they're really the only ones that I use at this point. They're wonderful. So love that. Okay, this was an Octoly find for me, and there are 2 things in here that I really like, and there's one thing that I forgot that I actually can't use. So this is from Grande Lash, Grande Cosmetics. I'm actually wearing a Grande lipstick right now. This is the shade Au Naturel. I love this lipstick. This is a fantastic lipstick if you've never tried it. But this is the Fan Girl Trio, and this has the Grande Fanatic Fanning and Curling Mascara. Look how big this mascara is. This is insane, right? Like, this is huge. This is the mascara that I'm wearing on my lashes today. Now, I will say, do get your lash comb ready because I do feel like it deposits a lot of mascara onto my lashes initially, but I just comb through and then they're fine. It does have a plastic bristle wand, and you can see there's quite a bit of product on there, right? I do sometimes wipe a little bit of that excess off, and that helps with that little bit of like clumpiness that can happen initially. But also get yourself a metal lash comb. If you don't have a metal lash comb, these are wonderful. This one's from Real Techniques. I've had this for a number of years. I'm sure they still make something similar to this. So much better at combing through the lashes than the little plastic ones are. I really like this mascara, you guys. I don't know that I would repurchase this mascara because it's not like my favorite ever, but it definitely provides a lot of volume. My natural lashes go up, so I don't need the curling effect. I can't speak to the, I guess, efficacy of this when it comes to curling your lashes, but I have not dealt with any flaking, smudging, transfer, or anything like that, and it's really easy to remove, so it is a really good mascara. I believe this set is available exclusively at Ulta, I think. I'll be putting a link for this in the description box down below, so it'll take you to where you can find it. But what else comes in here is the Grande Lash Enhancing Serum. So this is a 3-month supply, so this is a full size. And then it also comes with an 8-week supply, so this is a travel size of their brow serum. I'm using the brow serum. This is supposed to help regrow or stimulate the growth of your brows. If you are a 90s girl who overplucked, you probably need something like this, like I do, but my brows are micro shaded on my face. I get a lot of questions about that, what brow powders I use. You guys, they're essentially tattooed on my face. These are permanent, but I still like having hair, and so I'm using this. I will report back on whether I see any additional hair growth out of my poor brows, which I plucked into an oblivion. So definitely using this. But it turns out I can't use this, and I actually purchased the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum a while ago, just bought it myself, and unfortunately this one irritates my eyes. It does make my eyes kind of red. Now, this would not be the experience for everybody, so it might be worth a try for you, but for me, this one does make my eyes kind of red and irritated. I try to be really careful to not get it in my eyes, but I usually apply this stuff before going to bed, and I do wake up with kind of irritated eyes in the morning. They're a little bit red. They don't feel super great. And it's only on the nights when I'm using this that happens. So I just don't think that this is the lash serum for me. But that being said, I know people who have used this and have had amazing lash growth from it. So it just is a lash conditioner more than anything else. It keeps your lashes really healthy, allows them to stay attached longer so that they grow longer. That's really what most lash growth products do for you, is they keep your lashes really healthy so that they can grow a little bit longer. But the ingredients in this one unfortunately irritate my eyes a little bit, so I won't be able to finish using this, which is a huge bummer. I honestly can't believe that I didn't remember that. So anyway, this is a great set. I found this through the Octoly website, so they did send this to me for consideration. I didn't pay for this, but all opinions are still my own. I am honest with you guys whether things are sent to me or whether I purchase them myself. And this one here has a couple of really great products for me, and then one that unfortunately for me, I forgot I can't actually use. So put a link for this down below. Thank you to Grande Lash for sending this out. And yeah, I will definitely enjoy the other two products going forward. And then my little bit of a meh for this week was the Lalicious Aprey Ski Extraordinary Whipped Sugar Scrub. It's not so much the fragrance, because the fragrance of the Aprey Ski is actually quite nice. It's almost like a smoky, like, dude, simmer down. Alf is down here. He is working on a bone right now. It sounds kind of gross. So this is, the scent is kind of similar to like a marshmallow fireside type fragrance. A little smoky, a little sweet. The fragrance is, I think, fine. I think it's the texture of the sugar scrub that I don't love. I actually placed an order with Lalicious and I purchased their body butter. You guys, if you have not ever tried their body butter, you must. It is delightful. And I'm not talking about their body lotions or some of the other like fragranced creams in the tubs. I'm talking about the body butter. I think that's actually what it's called. Oh, it smells so good. It has like a warm, creamy, like vanilla base type scent, but it's not overpowering, and it pairs beautifully with so many of my perfumes. So anyway, got some of those, and then they sent this for free when I placed that order. This leaves your legs feeling kind of oily after. Now, I know a lot of people like having that like oil left on their skin. It turns out I don't like that. I prefer sugar scrubs that rinse clean, and then I can get out of the shower and use whatever body butters or oils or creams or lotions that I want to use. I just don't like that feeling on the skin of that like oil that's essentially left behind. It's a great scrub for sure. I used this before shaving my legs. My legs definitely felt really soft afterwards, but I think the texture of it is what gets me. So if you like that, definitely check out these Lalicious scrubs. But for me, I am still gonna be a Tree Hut girl for exfoliation because those rinse clean. So yeah, so that's why this is a little bit of a meh. The scent is nice, but yeah, it's the texture for me that I don't love. So you guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Again, please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys for some home fragrance stuff this weekend if you're interested. If not, the beauty content will be back next week. All right, have a great one. Toodaloo.